Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Hello, everybody. If you're watching the video, I apologize yet again. I mean, am I going to start every episode like this? Probably. Now, I'm not following my own general rule of thumb, which is that if you're going to be a big old cunt, you better look flawless. Those two go hand in hand. When you're talking shit the way that I'm about to, the hair needs to be done. The cheekbones need to be protruding. The clavicle could kill a man. But alas, Jerica is here. I am wearing a sensible tank, a fresh pair of New Balance 9060s. All of my hair extensions are out. I'm looking like a bald feral rat. But alas, the lion portal hath opened and Jackie Schimmel is feeling frisky, spunky, and ready to cut a bitch. So here we are. Now, I'd like to run back the clock to Friday evening, August 8th. According to the broken internet, the Leo portal was opened, and this was a major, major day for everybody to manifest and, seek their internal roar and be powerful and present and, dream big, reach for the fucking stars. And I obviously leaned in. Okay. On Friday, I got my hair extensions taken out because my scalp needed to breathe. I needed oxygen to the scalp. Andrew has left me for dead. It's been T-minus 5 days of being a single mom that works 2 jobs, that loves her kids and never stops. So I was having a solo celebration on Friday. Okay. I finished the Hunting Wives. I got a beautiful tin of caviar. I made a frothy martini. I left Clyde in school till 7 p.m. They had like a movie pizza night. And just went hands off deck and got my claws out. I got actually fresh claws. I went for a put it in neutral with a chrome. I said I wasn't going to do chrome anymore in 2025, but the lion portal was open. Okay. My scalp was breathing for the first time. And I had the most incredible evening. Now, Andrew is on tour, and one of my hopes and dreams during Friday evening's Lion Portal manifestation hour is that Andrew was having a terrible time. There is something that's not lovely, but lives truthfully in my soul, that when Andrew leaves me for dead, to go gallivant, okay? Because if the music industry it's so corrupt, okay? It's smoke, it's mirrors, it's shiny things and broken promises. And, when Andrew goes to do these work trips, these writing camps, more often than not, these record labels fly these sons of bitches, okay, to exotic locations. Like, why do you need to go to Aruba to do an album? I'll never fucking know. It's all perky, no worky, okay? And it makes jerky earn herpy, okay? So, before we had Clyde, it was a different scenario, because normally I would be able to ride his coattails and finagle my way in there and be like, listen, I'm a lone wolf. I'm not going to ruin the vibe. I'll make cheese plates at 5. I'll make martinis and I'll be out of your fucking way. And overall, I do bring a sense of camaraderie and a vibe. So I was kind of always accepted open arms into weaseling my way into these luxury trips that Andrew gets to go on. Okay. So when I find out that Andy Pants is going on tour and living in a tour bus, schlepping in the middle of the country to write bops, does it make me happy? Yes, it does. Okay. I imagine him laying there uncomfortable with a polyblend quilt on some pop star's tour bus. Okay. In a little coffin bunk bed. And I pray for unpaved roads. I literally said that to him Friday night. I said, how's Houston? He's like, oh, it's awesome. We're having the best time, which is not really what I want to hear. I'd like a marbling of misery while I'm tending to the child solo. You know what I mean? Like, I was just in Fort Lauderdale. I drove 4.5 hours from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale in 105-degree weather, sweating my extensions out in polyblend pajamas, tap dancing for my life in the Scientology hub of the East or the South. Not good with geography. So, you know, amidst Clyde's parents touring, I would hope that Andrew had I don't want him to be having a luxurious experience. I'm sorry. The last time he went to do a writing camp, he was staying like in a mansion in the Cotswolds, like he's fucking Cameron Diaz in The Holiday. And every time we FaceTime, I'm like on the verge of pink eye. And he's like, yes, the Welsh rabbit would be lovely, chef. And I'm just like, irritated by the experience. He's like on horseback with the bros having Aperol spritzes in some mansion, okay, next to Chipping Norton or whatever the fuck, Soho farmhouse. And I'm just like, hey, what the fuck, dude? So we talk on Friday. I'm praying for those unpaved roads. I'm imagining just rough Houston highways, and with every bump, Andrew's just fucking headbutting the top of his coffin bunk. But alas, she's having the best time of her life, okay? She broke into Teddy Swim's wardrobe department. Every time I FaceTimed her, she's wearing some type of luxury cowboy hat and some jewels that he stole from Teddy Swim's. Like, literally every single time I FaceTimed him, he's in a statement hat that he definitely stole from Teddy and dripping in jewels. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. It's just kind of our vibe. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. Saturday morning, he checked into the Four Seasons. That's when I really lost my shit. Now, let's run it back, okay? I am carrying the weight of the world on these brittle little shoulders. Clyde goes to his school movie night, has the best time. I'm making my frothy martini, having my gorgeous, the relatability. Clip this. This is why people hate white women. This is why. Tone deaf Tina reporting for duty. So I'm having a beautiful time Friday, okay? Saturday morning is when tragedy hath struck the Schimmel-Haas household. I wake up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like a hairless rat, letting my scalp breathe. The extensions go back in on Wednesday. I'm going to a Korean scalp spa to really get in there and oxygenate. And then the weave will be coming back in. I can't wait. Saturday morning, I saunter in to Clyde's room and I turn on the lights, and Clyde has projectile vomited all over his lucite crib. It is in his hair. It's like he is a drunken sorority girl. As I'm talking about it, my throat is closing up because we're regressing in all of the progress that we've made with the exposure therapy. Because as you know, I couldn't say the word throw up until about 7 years ago, and we're regressing. So we're going to just call it TU. I don't want to trigger the girlies at home. I walk in and he has thrown up all over all of his stuffed animals, in every crevice of his overpriced lucite crib, all over his hair, all over his face, all over his body. I gasped. I nearly fainted. I went into anaphylaxis. I cursed the day that Andrew in his statement cowboy hat have ever come into my life, and he impregnated me against my will, which is not true, and hath left me for dead to tend to our vomit-soaked son. I had to take a breath. I did not know what to do. I lost all of my motor skills and all of my faculties. I call my sister at 7:02 a.m. She doesn't answer because she's childless and sleeping in like the lucky bitch that she is. I leave her this voicemail, which I have absolutely no recollection of. I'll play it for you. Hold, please. Oop. Turn your phone on silent, girl. Way to bury the lead. I should have had this queued up.
I need help.
She calls me back, afraid that I've just been held gunpoint or robbed or raped or whatever. I said, Ashley, no, it's so much worse. Clyde has gotten sick everywhere, and I don't know what to do. I get him out of his pajamas. I threw everything away, by the way. I threw the mattress away. I threw the mattress cover away. In the heat of the moment, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have my faculties. I throw him like a drunken sorority sister in the bathtub. And then I hit him with a high pressure hose in every orifice. He's crying. I'm pressure washing him. I don't even know what to do. I'm dry heaving. My throat is closing up. I feel like I'm going to faint. I call my sister again. She wakes up. Her and her husband come over here at 7:15 a.m. I said, Ashley, take him. You need to do something. You need to step in here. I need you to tap the fuck in because I am spiraling. I want to drink Clorox. I want to douse his whole room in Clorox. I don't know what happened. Is it a stomach virus? Is it food poisoning? Did he overeat? Did he tap into my beluga vodka? I don't know. Is he okay? Is he not okay? Is he going to throw up again? All of these unanswered questions. I'm on the downward spiral of all downward spirals. FaceTime Andy. Another fucking statement hat. I said, Andrew, we've got a problem. And he's like, hold on, bros. He's at the arena. Music is playing in the background. He's having a cocktail. I want to bash his fucking head in. He's like, oh, we're just, no, wait. He wasn't having a cocktail. He wasn't having an arena. He was at the Four Seasons Spa about to go for a steam. Okay. He had his cowabunga board shorts on and he was about to go get a steam because he's just like holding some sodium retention with the bros. And I said, Andrew, we have a problem. Your son has projectile vomited all over his bedroom. Okay. His tiger hide rug, the Missoni wallpaper. It's everywhere. It's in the crevices of his marble bathroom that he doesn't fucking deserve. I don't know what to do. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wish I could be there. And I'm like, fuck you. Hang up, pawn the child off on my sister and my brother-in-law. Thank God they take him for a few hours so that I can Clorox everything. My sister's good with the TU. Okay. She projectile vomited basically every single day of her life. She's got lots of anxiety issues. So she took one for the team. Clyde is fine now, but it has been a harrowing Leo portal. I was on the top of the world Friday evening. Okay. I was letting all the good energy in, and Saturday morning just flipped me on my ass. It flipped me on my ass, and we're back. Clyde and I just went to an oyster bar. I had some gorgeous Kumamotos and an Aperol Spritz, shoved him with bread and Pedialyte. He's on a beige food diet because I just don't want to regress, and we're back in business and we're fine, but we're still broken inside. I'm feeling so cunty, and I want to be a bitch for the rest of the month. Jackie, aren't you always a bitch? Yeah. But I want to be more unapologetic about it. And I want to be more brazen, you know? And on Friday night, as the Leo portal was open, I'm ticking through all these stupid Instagram stories. And I say this not as an insult, but as a pause for reflection. Everybody on the internet is so fucking stupid, myself included. We are so stupid. And the fact that so many of these stupid people take themselves so fucking seriously when there are stay-at-home mothers, when there are doctors, when there are people who do our taxes. Do you know how hard that is? And us dumb fucks on the internet are showing you a plate of fucking, I don't know, a key lime pie or Bethany Frankel's sour grapes that she made. We should be so ashamed of ourselves, and also the magnitude of mundane bullshit. We've gotten so stupid, so uninteresting, so undynamic. Who cares? Let them. I don't wanna. We should be better, okay? For the youth of America. How fucking embarrassing if I see one more fucking bitch with the ear tuck and the tan and grainy, I will roll through to your house and I will fucking headbutt you. You're the problem. Nobody fucking cares anymore. You better have a fucking opinion and a fucking brain cell and a fucking talent or lay down. We're embarrassing our children. You better have something to fucking say once in a while or shut the fuck up. I don't need to see any Amazon dupes ear tuck bullshit for the rest of the fucking summer. Our hair extensions are out. Okay, the claws are out. It's fucking Leo season. God, it feels good to say. I was driving behind a Hyundai Sonata, and in Old English, it said Marissa, all caps. And I thought, what do I got to do to be more like Marissa? In her silver Hyundai Sonata with her own name in Old English on the back, like she ain't no hollaback girl. Okay, it's like a No Doubt reference. You know what I mean? I'm like thinking of the marketing of hollaback girl. Anywho, that's where I'm at. And it should be a really interesting next couple of weeks. Next week's episode is the Jackie Schimmel Birthday Spectacular episode, where I will be going over things that I hate in length. And I have been compiling this list for about 6 months, and it's very niche and very, very good. Now, what else was I going to talk about? Ooh, Pam Anderson, the pickling princess. She's got a line of pickles, okay, which is so ironic because Jackie Schimmel's also been pickling. Although I only have one version of a pickle, I've tried to get creative with it. Have I added peppercorns? Yes. Have I added some garlic cloves and dill? Yes, but I think it's tried and true. Salt, kosher salt, warm water, and just mini cukes. And that's all, folks. That's all I've got. So Pam Anderson, can I say something cunty? I love Pam Anderson, by the way. Would take a bullet for her. I want her to grow out her eyebrows just a bit. Do I think her and Liam Neeson are having relations? If they're not, and they're doing the 2.0 version of Glenn Powell and Sydney Gummy Bear Big Tits Sweeney, I will fucking kill myself. Those two better be fucking on a bed of pickles, because I don't like the faux relationship promo. It's condescending to consumers who are going to go out and see that fucking movie. Don't do it to us, Pam. You know better. You've been through the ringer. Okay. Let's come out the other side. I'd like her to grow out the eyebrows. That's not the main problem. I understand that she is in a new place in life and she wants to go makeup free. Okay, Alicia Keys did it. I want her to hit it with a little tinted moist, a little bronzer, and a little lip gloss. Unless you are I'm going to say something that takes us back a couple years, okay? I think that men should shower, okay, and do their appropriate grooming. And a little tinted moist, a little bronzer, and a little lip gloss never fucking hurt anybody, okay? I know everyone wants to be superior and like tapped in and one with the world, and who needs it? This is me, barefaced and au naturel. Well, maybe life would go a little better for you if you hit it with a little tinted moist, a little bronzer, and a little lip gloss. And if I'm being nitpicky, perhaps an eyebrow gel. Okay, we have all the tools. Let's fucking use them. Okay, the cavemen died at 35 because they didn't have doctors and medicine. Okay, you want to be cuter? We've got all the resources in the world. Hit it and hit it hard. Pam, love you like a sister. Just think about it. Just think about it. Okay, I'm going to land the plane about Pam Anderson and her pickles, Pammy's pickles. They are giving Meghan Markle, they're giving Meghan Markle a run for her money, okay, because they have like rose petals infused. I got to tell you something. I don't like a rose infusion in foods, okay? It reminds me of like a bath soap. I don't know that we need rose petals and pickles, but I will support you and I will walk with you into the fire, Pam, especially if you get a little tinted moist, a little bronzer, and a little lip gloss. Now, what prompted my earlier rant on us making stupid, uninteresting people on the internet millionaires, okay, is that when I've been on tour, I've met so many women, couple men, but mostly women that are rapid fire, interesting, funny, vibe, just like instantaneous, like high frequency humans, like so on their fucking A game. They're like 18 sheets to the wind and they're still so funny, so cool, so normal, like not a fucking weirdo, so funny. And I don't understand how we've emboldened the mediocre at this level. We've emboldened them. We've validated them with the hearts and the cash. And it's fine. But at what point in time are we going to fucking level up? Okay. And you meet these people in real life and you can't fucking believe it. Nothing to say, nothing to contribute, not funny, no vibe, not even that fucking nice. And I don't even care about nice because that's a behavior. It's not a characteristic that we should value because anyone can be nice. You know who's nice? Me. And it's gotten me nowhere. Once I started being a real cunt on this mic, things started happening for me and I live with those consequences. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, wait. Oh my God, this is really exciting information. I went to Home Goods recently. I've finalized my With Hate Jacqueline dinner party extravaganza, and I've ordered a PA system for outside so that I can narrate the meal and really just put my friends in the grave. So we've pivoted a little bit with the tablescape. It's really important to share. And I really wanted to stick to the mustard, burgundy, and mauve motif. Okay. But mustard is slippery. I ordered these gorgeous, like mustard striped tablecloths. I've tried to order them 3 times. They've canceled the orders because of tariffs. Don't send me any. Okay. I'm a very capable person. I have fucking Google. If I saw something that I liked, I spent an obscene amount of time shopping on the internet. So if there was something that I was into and I've scoured the Etsy's, I understand nothing is speaking to me. I have to wet the whistle. Okay. She's screaming. I've had to pivot. And I know I said I didn't want to do like a pink and green because those were my bat mitzvah colors. We're trying to progress, not regress. But now that my hair extensions are out and my scalp has gotten some oxygen, I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved to a copper/burgundy, a mauve, and a chartreuse. That's right. Chartreuse. Did you say chartreuse, Schimmel? Sure fucking did. Now, it was inspired by these vintage bamboo green silverware options that I found at my favorite rental company. Okay. Not an ad, just a gal sharing things. Party pleasers. We're doing mix matched wood chairs, which is like a little more rustic for my style, but like I can't do a lucite chair. It's done. It's Sheena Shea adjacent and everything else is like shiny and whimsical. Like I'm doing like a crocodile copper pink tablecloth with a chartreuse, like kind of a lime green runner. What? Are you nuts? Yes. I have a megaphone that I will be making announcements. I think with each course, I'm trying to decide. I feel like during dinner, we'll do the hate selections. And then for dessert, we'll do honorable mentions. I will be mic'd. I need like a Britney Spears bedazzled mic. I'm wearing a vintage Cavalli leopard chiffon silk jumpsuit that I've acquired. It's vintage, but it doesn't smell because it's silk. You know what I mean? It's not like a poly blend. It's like vintage, like maybe 2008, spicy, rare. And I'm really excited about it. So amidst my party planning journey, I was going to Home Goods to find some, like a variation. The rental company doesn't supply candles. So now I'm trying to find like a very specific color of tapered candle. So I'm at Home Goods and Halloween has already hit Home Goods. Okay. Hard and nasty. Skeletons, tombstones, pumpkins, cornucopias, okay? And I'm like, oh my God, something to live for. Halloween is merely, 2 months away? And last year, I fucked up so badly. We ended up being high as avocados because I got it on Amazon and I shat the bed. Last year, I did buy me and Clyde Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan costumes. Okay, I had a full brat thing. I was gonna wear underwear and a tank top, and I had the wig and the sunglasses and the whole fucking thing. And I bought Clyde just a tank top and cargo jeans with I don't know. It was Troye Sivan adjacent. But I just felt like that wasn't going to land well with suburban trick-or-treating. But this year, my muse and my theme is, wait for it, Allison Janney, okay? I watched the Culturistas Award. La Culturistas, those guys are fucking funny. That is funny as fuck. And they did this tribute to Allison Janney, and ironically enough, just 2 days prior, I had watched Drop Dead Gorgeous on the plane ride home from Fort Lauderdale and was so deeply inspired by the film, the Oscar snub of all time. And I thought, how could I work this into my family Halloween costume? Now, because Clyde just had projectile vomit, I was thinking the natural progression, unfortunately, Halloween is so far away, but if this would have happened right before Halloween, Clyde could have been the former Miss Mount Rose American teen princess with the anorexia and the wheelchair. Because honestly, pushing Clyde around in a wheelchair would be great for the costume and also just easier, for trick or treating. But then I'm maybe I should be the anorexic former Miss American teen princess, Mount Rose, Minnesota, because I don't have my hair extensions in. So I'm kind of giving the same hair aesthetic as her. Don't cry out loud. I have to say this. If you have not seen Drop Dead Gorgeous and you listen to this podcast, I can't even fucking believe you. I'm so disappointed in you. It is the best movie. It is the best movie of all time. Okay? Depending on me and Clyde's body types at Halloween, one of us is going to be the former Miss American teen princess, Mount Rose, Minnesota, with the anorexia, the hair falling out, and the wheelchair on life support. I'm hoping it's me. I'm looking for a metabolic kick, and I hope that role is me. Clyde. So then I'm thinking, okay, we could be Kirsten Dunst, Rebecca N. Lehman, Amber Atkins, aka Kirsten Dunst, okay? Rebecca N. Lehman, aka Denise Richards, and the anorexic former Miss American teen princess. I forget what her name is. Those are 3 options: Andrew, Clyde, and I. I think Andrew should be Rebecca N. Lehman. I feel no, he's more of a Kirsten Dunst character, Amber Atkins. I think Clyde would kill as Rebecca N. Lehman, and I'll be the anorexic. Now, or, Clyde will be Kirsten Dunst, I will be Allison Janney, and Andrew could be Ellen Barkin with the beer can, in a cast. It's just, will people get it? No. Is that my problem? Not really. Imagine me dropping Clyde off at school as Rebecca N. Lehman in the poodle skirt, or, Amber Atkins. There's just so many options there. Or do we go as the Lehmans? Andrew will be the furniture shop owner, the dad, and I'll be Kirstie Alley in my culottes, and Clyde will, I don't know. There's just, I gotta find an angle. Because we can't go as avocados again. That's just so fucking embarrassing. Olivia Jade and Jacob Elordi broke up. What took you so long? She's gorgeous. God bless her. Go Trojans. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Jacob Elordi is so hot with all of his Bottega bags, but he's got to be boring as fuck, or maybe just not that smart. Does it matter? No. They both seem not a ride. You know what I mean? 2 people I don't need to go to dinner with, Jacob Elordi and Olivia Jade. I think I'm good on that. Although I did see her mom at Elise Walker recently, and we were both fighting over this clearance Celine jacket, and she was lovely. You know, jail time did her good. She looked good. She was glowing. And I got the jacket. That's the moral of that story. But Olivia Jade, I don't care about the lip combo anymore. Can we pivot? Like, let's pivot, right? At what point in time do we fucking pivot? Pivot! So that's great. I'm so sorry about that. Any more pop culture news? Devil Wears Prada 2. I don't want to see any more fucking footage from that film. I don't want to see Chameleon Anne Hathaway lip syncing to All For You. You know what makes me nervous? That behind the scenes footage, watching her like swing around the light pole and like lip sync, it's all for you. That makes me think that like they're going to put that backtrack and she's going to be singing. And something about the optics of that makes me muy nervioso about that film. They cannot fuck up The Devil Wears Prada 2. Okay. The Devil Wears Prada is a perfect film, start to finish. I mean, like I hate Adrian Grenier. What's his name? I forget what's his name? Alex. I don't care. I hate his character, but it's a perfect film. Okay. I could watch it over and over again. I don't get bored. It's giving all of the things: plotline, fashion, Paris, comedy, drama, all the stuff. Don't fuck it up or just don't make it. And I don't want to see a musical number. Sydney Sweeney, also in The Devil Wears Prada 2. Another yes from Sydney Sweeney. Is anybody surprised? No. She was at a she had a movie premiere and she was wearing a yellow headband to match her yellow dress. I don't know why. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I think it was the Anyone But You press tour that really put me over the edge. Or maybe it was the Baskin Robbins. Or maybe it was the American Eagle. Or maybe it was the Dude Wipes. Or maybe it was the candles with her bathwater. Or maybe it was the Laneige lip mask. Or maybe it was the myriad of other things. I'm good. I'm okay. The cast of Euphoria was seen singing karaoke in Santa Monica last week. Woo! Stars, they're just like us. What did they sing? Who cares? In a world of vanilla, be a rainbow sherbet. And don't forget to add the gummy bears. That's the Leo season mantra. I thought I would do a Ask Me Anything cunt edition. And let's see what those questions are. I'm having a terrible weekend. I need my hair extensions back in ASAP. And you know what? I was so worried about getting sick from Clyde, but a little diarrhea could get me in that wheelchair and that black curly wig for Halloween. So don't even get the gift of a pre-Chicago Dallas weight loss plan because homegirl's hitting the road in 3 days. Andrew gets home and then I leave immediately after. People keep asking me like, oh my God, is it like so hard? Not for me. Andrew's the needy one in this relationship. He says every day, he was gone for like 3.5 hours. He was at the fucking airport. He's like, I miss you. And I'm like, miss you too. He's like, wow, that's sincere. And I've been practicing. Hold on, let me practice. Oh, God, it's so insincere. He's like, I miss you so much, honey. I'd rather be with you. I want to come home. I miss you guys. I miss my house. I miss sleeping in the bed with you. And I'm like, me too. And it's so insincere. But what if I tried, I miss you too? No, it's like, God, I need to work on the cadence. I miss you too. Oh, nope. That sounds somber. I miss you too. Nope. Too eager. Nope, can't do aw. That's insincere. I miss you too. No, I can't even. I'm just not going to try. It's not sincere. It ain't sincere. The number one question that you dumb fucks ask me is like, do you want to have more kids? I'm not sure yet. Okay. It's rude to ask, by the way, what if I had a miscarriage? What if I was pregnant and having problems? What if I was having fertility issues? You're not supposed to ask anybody, okay? The answer is, I don't fucking know. Not now. Maybe later. I'll keep you fucking posted. Where to buy art for your house in Los Angeles. I've said this a million times. The Pasadena Antique Center on Fair Oaks is fucking incredible. I also like to buy like photography. I like a blend. I think you should have paintings, pictures, warm, cold. It should be a mixture. New, modern, antique. I'm kind of on an art collecting kick right now, and it doesn't have to necessarily be expensive. I like old photographs. I like limited edition photographs. You could also find things like super inexpensive on Etsy. It just takes a little bit of a vision and legwork where you can get like a digital download and then have it blown up and professionally framed. I find shit all over the place, but I do love like a painting. Like I feel like in a world of mass-produced canvas art, like finding something that was painted by a person and beautifully framed from like 100 years ago is such a fucking vibe. So I pilfer. You gotta pilfer and you gotta put some time into it. Okay. Must-haves in your purse. I always have not an ad, just a gal sharing things. This is my favorite lip color of all time. It's Ilia Banquet. It's matte, so it needs to be topped with a gloss. I'm a basic ass bitch, so I like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip balm, like hyaluronic lipstick that's like not a lipstick. I like that as a topper. I hate a lip gloss that gives you that like inner rim, if you know what I mean. It's like disgusting. That's how you know someone's a crusty ass bitch. When they have like the lip gloss line. Gross. Am I PMSing? No, the lion portal is open. Okay. I just feel like being myself and being a bitch. You know what? Everyone has like their close friends list. These hoes on the internet, they have their close friends list where they like reveal micro shrivels of their stupid personalities. I'm not operating with a close friends list. I want it live and direct for everybody because I don't have fucking versions of myself. The worst version of myself is here on this fucking microphone. I'm a doll in real life, okay? A fucking doll. But the worst versions of me are live and direct for everybody to fucking metabolize. So let people be surprised at how lovely I am in real fucking life. But I like to let her loose once in a while because that person lives in my soul, okay? Lives in my soul. That's who I want to be all the time. But it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm not PMSing. I'm just, feeling frisky. Most extravagant item in your home. Gross. Probably like art. Or like, I don't know. Like, what's like the most expensive thing? It's got to be art or like, yeah, I mean, that's not really exciting. It's not the Anna Delvey, which is a statement piece. Yeah, it's got to be a piece of art. That's boring, but whatever. Favorite places to get clothes for Clyde. Okay, I think it's called Milk Teeth, and I love Mini Rodini. I love Zara. I basically get all of his clothes from Zara, Mini Rodini, which is like weird. It's just like a tracksuit with like rats on it, like in berets. You either get it or you don't get it, and I love him in a micro short. I like him to show off his pear-shaped body. What does Andrew do for work? Are you fucking kidding? I've been doing this show for 12 fucking years. Has it been 12 years? Yeah, it's been 12 fucking years. He's a pool man, okay? Ooh, fuck, marry, kill. Home Goods, Home Depot, antique shop. Marry the antique shop, fuck Home Goods, and kill Home Depot. I don't really go to Home Depot as often as I let on. Do I like a Kentia palm for $50? Yes, I do. I do an indoor tree from Home Depot. And I monitor it pretty closely because a while back they had Audrey ficus trees for like $130, which is a gorgeous indoor tree. And they're usually much more expensive. So, how often do you date night and what do you do? So Andrew and we're still kind of in the rhythm where we put Clyde down. We usually will go out like one day a week, like out to dinner, but On like Fridays and Saturday nights, we put Clyde down at 7. He eats dinner separately. Controversial. Like it's kind of the European way. We're not eating dinner at 6. Like, love Clyde. When he gets older, we'll have to like find a middle ground, and we'll have like family dinners. But Andrew and I like really value our alone time and our adult time. So we feed Clyde around 6. We do bath time. We put him down around 7:15, 7:30. Then Andrew and I will like make a cocktail, watch a show together, order in dinner or pick up dinner or whatever. And then we'll eat around like 8:15 together. We're talking, we're drinking, we're chewing. Okay. That's just kind of what we do. And then we'll go out like on a Saturday night. We'll chuck Clyde off and then go have like a drink somewhere and go have a nice meal. And try not to talk about Clyde, but that's like all we talk about, and like look at pictures of him like fucking 2 losers. But we do make a point to like go do things together. Have you ever gotten any backfire from celebrities you make fun of? Duh. Derek Huff, Julian Huff have slid into the DMs. Maddie Pruitt has slid into the DMs. Melissa Wood, I think, gave me like prayer hands or a heart. And I was like, okay. But yeah, of course. And that's fine. It's par for the course. It's okay. Like, we're allowed to talk lighthearted shit. You know what I'm saying? What is your therapist thinking about your social media attitude? Well, Nikki, I don't have a therapist. Okay. I self-therapize via this podcast. And if she did, he or she, hypothetical alleged therapist, did happen to witness this social media, I think they'd say, wow, you're really living in your truth. Being your authentic all cap self. Go, girl. That's what I would say if I was a fucking therapist. Oh my God. Speaking of therapy, when Andrew goes on these trips, okay, I'm like irritated because I'm here solo parenting, but also like to be a force. Like, I like to like infiltrate his head and make sure that like they're not having too much fun, and that like any time away from this family is hyper productive, because, you know, these writing camps can be like a hit or a miss. Like sometimes, but pre-Clyde, he'd go away and be like, it was okay. And that's just not acceptable moving forward. So I said to Andrew the other day, and he's having like the best time and it's going great. Thank God. Because he has worked with this artist for many, many years and they're friends and it's great. So I knew it was going to go well, but I was like feeling a little spicy. The Leo portal was open. And on Friday night, I said, Andrew, you're gone for a week. Run the ball. And he goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, aren't you into fucking sports? Don't you live and breathe sports? You've never heard run the ball? I dated the quarterback in high school, Andrew. Run the ball. Clock management. Take control. Charge. He's like, okay, bitch. And every time we talk on the phone, I go, run the ball, but assess the field. He's like, yeah. Once again, don't really know what you're talking about. I'm like, run the ball, Andy. Run the ball. I would be like a great coach, besides the fact that I have little to zero coordination or physical acumen. What's the word? Don't care. Did you hear they're bringing back the Presidential Physical Fitness Award? Who cares? What is your favorite grout color? What the fuck are these questions? My favorite grout color is no color. Oh my God. I yelled at my sister so hard before she saved me from the vomiting crisis of Saturday morning. My sister's she's like getting some cabinets painted in her house, okay, in her primary bathroom. She has this like weird linen closet that's like bright orange wood. Okay. And she's got these tiles. They haven't like switched out the tiles. So they're original and they're kind of like travertine adjacent. And they have like almost a little orange in them. And the grout is gray. My sister texts me. She goes, what color should I paint these cabinets? And I said, don't you like, it's not a feature cabinet. It's not like Dead Jeff's china cabinet at Gretchen Rossi's house. Okay. And china feels, I don't know, creative and generous. It's glass. But like, it's not like, let's make it disappear. Let's just paint it white. My go-to white is, God, there's a Pharaoh and Ball one. I think it's like schoolhouse white. And then I love white flour. I think it's Benjamin Moore. It's like creamy, but not yellow, and white, but not gray or blue, if that makes sense. So I'm like, let's just hit it with some white flour. Let's make it disappear. She says to me, I was thinking charcoal to match the grout. I can't even say it without getting choked up. I think we should paint it charcoal to match the grout. I called her instantly. I said, Ashley, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, whoa, what? I said, you want to coordinate? You want to pick up the saturation of the grout? You want to bring levity to the grout? You want to tie in the grout? We want the grout to go bye-bye. My favorite color of grout is no fucking grout, okay? I like expert tile work with zero grout lines, okay? The chevron Calicut viola in my powder room, no motherfucking grout. If you have to do a grout that disappears, a statement grout, don't get me started. I cannot breathe when I see a white subway tile with black grout, statement grout. That's a character flaw. Somebody fucking hurt you. That's your pop of color with the fucking grout. Get out of here. Crazy. You're fucking crazy. What's your song of the summer? Broncos and Benzes by Obed Padilla. Please tell me that you are aware that Ryan Reynolds is pushing a scrambled egg bowl in Canada. Sydney Sweeney and Ryan Reynolds live in the same Venn diagram of tragicness in my head. Ryan Reynolds, dim the lights. Yeah. I'm going to say something rude. Love him like a sister. Okay. And I stand by the fact that Blake Lively to me, I think she's one of the most beautiful women in the world. The hair, can't even. Her husband, Ryan, is not funny and not fuckable. And I'm proud of him for all of his success. And he has a beautiful life, and I'm sure he deserves it. But I personally don't think he's funny. It's a little bit too on for me. It's like this zany energy. I don't like it one bit. It makes me uncomfortable. Worst current style trend. Ooh, what am I hating? What do I hate? I hate like people who are logoed out. Like I hate like a Balenciaga cardigan, like disgusting, like a Gucci tracksuit with the GGGs. Granted, Jackie, don't you wear crystal Gucci pants on tour? Yeah, but that's like funny. That's camp. Okay, it's showbiz, baby. But anything like Balenciaga logoed, gross. I also don't love like bows in the hair. I don't like anything that feels infantilized. I don't know. That's not a good answer, but that's the best I could do. Biggest mom culture ick. Honestly, so much of it. I don't love like mama bear culture in general. I just feel like it's kind of self-gratuitous and narcissistic. And I don't need like inspirational quotes. I also don't want to like die on the sword. You know what I mean? I think that there's a lot of like toxic mom culture of everyone just being like a slave to the family. And I don't co-sign on it. I don't think it's empowering. I don't think it's like beneficial for children. And, kids grow up. If all things go well, kids grow up, kids have independence, they go start their own lives. And I think we should practice what we preach. And I mean, gentle parenting is a whole other thing. I feel like there's so much projection that unintentionally happens with people like recreating their own narrative through their children. And you know what Let's be cunty. You know what I think is disgusting? And I'm going to have to watch this moving forward. Mom kid content. I think like the photo shoots and the tan and grainy boomer, like I feel like using your children as props, influencer props, is to me like my biggest fear in life is that Clyde would think that we were doing something for content. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if we went and did something cute, the cutest things that Clyde and I have ever done, you will never see on the internet. I took Clyde to a reptile show on Wednesday last week. I took him to a reptile show. At the end of the day, if I've had a little sauce and I have a gorgeous picture of him, I post it not because I'm like, look at what a great mother I am, but literally I post it because I can't believe how fucking gorgeous he is. And he's so cute that I just like want to show everyone how cute he is. And it's nothing more or deeper than that. That's literally it. I'm just like, look how fucking cute he is. Look how fucking cute he is. Look how fucking cute he is. I want to lick the inside of his mouth, every single tooth, one by one. Okay. And we've been doing some open mouth kissing. Okay. And the portal is open. What will you do when he's old enough to hear it? Play it for him again and again and again and again. Would you rather be a stripper or a bouncer? A bouncer, probably. Ice cream order, mint chip, and only mint chip, baby. How to deal with a super bitchy, jealous friend. Why the fuck do you have a super bitchy, jealous friend? Grow up. You know what? Hot take. I don't blame the super bitchy, jealous friend. I blame you. What is wrong with you that you don't have boundaries and judgment to cut super jealous, bitchy friends out? Why are you so desperate for the friendship of the super bitchy, jealous friend? Maybe you're the fucking problem. Okay, maybe you're not assessing the situation correctly. Why the fuck do you have a friend like that? Why do you have a fucking friend like that? You have a bad picker, okay? And you are the people that you fucking hang out with. So through osmosis, you're the super bitchy, jealous friend. I can't. Like, women grow up, okay? This is why we get a bad rep here and there, because we like, everyone's so afraid of being mean or bitchy or boundaries that you end up writing to a stranger, what do I do about my super bitchy, jealous friend? Cut him. Cut him. What are you so afraid of? Are you going to be the bad one? Maybe just got dirt on you? We're grown-ups. Over the age of 16, and even at 16, I didn't have a lot of these issues. You have to be selective with who you hang out with. And if you're insecure, you're going to be a cunt, and then you're going to have cunty friends, okay? So you got to figure out, your demons, handle it, phone a friend, get interesting, get some self-love, and then find people that reflect that healthiness, okay? Because if you got a bunch of fucking weird-ass friends that are all a bunch of cunts, quack, quack, you're probably in the same grouping, okay? Because you attract what you deserve. And if you're someone that has no friends because you're a loner, no, you're not. You're probably an asshole, okay? Because my default setting, I always want to be alone. I have the most fun when I'm by myself. I feel the safest when I'm by myself. I feel untethered when I'm by myself. But you know what? Sometimes you step out of your comfort zone and you need good people around you. Okay. You need extensions of yourself, not even yourself. You need people that are different than you, people that are better than you. When I look for friends, which I don't really look for because I have enough of them, but the people that I surround myself by are better looking, more successful, kinder, more interesting, most smartest. See, Amber Atkins. And I look for that. I want people that are interesting, that are elevated, not like in any stupid surface bullshit way, but like it's important to surround yourself with people like that. You know what I mean? So that's my fucking answer. Some bitch named Amanda said, why do your her name's Amanda. She says, why do your fingers sometimes resemble kielbasas? First of all, as you can see, I'm wearing my upgraded ring. I'm a 5.5. So it's called sodium retention, Amanda. And I just did a little deep dive on your fucking Instagram profile. And your bio is, don't think twice, comma, it's all right. So maybe we look inward on that. Okay. Kielbasa, you goddamn bitch. It's always a bitch named Amanda. Oh, that's not true. One of my best friends' name is Amanda. Okay. Do you still talk to Alex Cooper? Duh. Would you ever write a book? Maybe. Who is your favorite housewife of all time? Oh, unpopular opinion. Ramona Singer. You don't have to like her. You don't have to respect her. She's not a role model. Oh, or is it Dorinda Medley? Ramona Singer. I would say Sonia Morgan, but it's gotten dark. Ramona Singer is the epitome of a real housewife to me. Tone deaf Tina, okay, doesn't ever say the right thing, never misses the opportunity to step in shit, is so nichely, comedically funny, has given us so much and so little, and continues to give us so much. Problematic, yes. The greatest star of our time. Also, yes, like I close my eyes, I think about her like slow blinking with a Pinot Grigio or a vodka soda in some type of Zimmerman wrap dress in a wedge heel with one eye kind of stroking out. And that's what I look to for guidance. Like that's Ramona just being Ramona. And we didn't deserve her. And on that note, I'm going to fuck all the way off. Thank you so much for listening. Mark it on your calendar. Next week is Jackie Schimmel's birthday spectacular episode with Hate Jacqueline. Get ready. Send submissions if you have them. A couple people on tour printed out like literally 100 what is it? 100 item hate lists. And they're incredible. So it's going to be exciting. Get your birthday hats on. Love you like a sister. Goodbye.